Why are you smiling, Dr. Augusta? Hey everyone, good morning to you from my end. This is 8:03 for me. So I'm sorry we are starting like 3 minutes late. We had a bit of technical issues, but I'm glad we're here and everything is working just fine. I'm here with my dearest girl, Dr. Augusta. Augusta, how are you? How is everything
I'm
for you?
fine. How are you?
I'm really good. It's exciting. This is a totally different time for us. I don't think we've had a show at this time, really. Most of our events are typically in the evening. So it's exciting to see what's going to happen, right? I'm trying to see how the turn up and the engagement is going to be for us today. Um, I'm looking at the chat. I'd like to see who is the first person that comes in before we get going, before we get started. I'm excited about the conversation today. Augusta, are you not? Turning ideas into
I
digital
am.
products.
I
Like,
have so many ideas.
I have my notepad. I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to see how we are going to do that. So let's see who the first person is that comes in today. Let's see the first person that comes into the show for us today. So we are streaming live on YouTube and live on LinkedIn. So I want to be sure that people can hear us before we get going. I want to be sure they can hear us. Okay. Oh, my Biranka is here. Hello. Thank you for being the first person. Thank you for coming. It's exciting. I was just trying to send the invites to all our groups to let them know that we are live. Thank you for being here. So now we know we have an audience and you can hear us. My Biranka, how are you doing? Are you excited to learn? Are you excited to turn your ideas into digital products? Oh, Lisa is here. Lisa is here. Welcome, Lisa. Good morning to you. Where are you joining us from? Let us know where you're joining us from. My Biranka is asking if there is a prize for the first person. Yes, there is a hug. I'm going to save a hug for you. That's that's a very important prize, right? Hug for the first person, the person that comes first is always good. I like to be early, so when I see people are early, it makes me very, very happy. Thank you for coming. Yes, thank you so much. Let's see. Tell us where you are joining us from, please. I always like to know, like the demography that we have in the room. Where are you joining us from, and what are you excited to learn about today? Right? This is what time is it in Nigeria? It's 2 p.m. 2 p.m. in Nigeria, right? I think six hours difference. Okay, because usually the our event is 2 p.m. my time and 8 a.m. Nigerian time, so it's like a swap. Okay, Victor Alabi is joining from YouTube. Okay, let us know. Victoria, sorry, I'm saying Victor. Please let us know where you are joining from. Where are you? Which part of the country? From okay, let's see. Dr. Emanuela says she's from Maryland. Oh, okay, yeah, I was in Maryland in 2023. It's such a very, very, very beautiful place. I liked it there. Thank you so much, Dr. Emanuela, for joining us. This name, Augusta, do you want to give it a go? I don't want to bite my tongue. Is it Joshua? Joshua. Well, he's joining from Nigeria. I'm so sorry if I can't say your name right. It's not a very easy name for me to say. Okay, he's joining from Nigeria. Thank you for joining. Who else? Let us know where you're joining from. Okay, Ma Ibironke says she's joining from Lagos, Nigeria. It's 2 p.m. Yes, it's 8 a.m. for me, so it's still fresh in the morning. This is the first time I'm having an event by this time, so it's exciting. I always like to try new things. Thank you for joining us from Lagos. And then we have Fumi Layo is joining us from Kwara State, Nigeria. Oh, wow. Thank you, Fumi Layo, for coming on the show. What are you excited about? Can you tell me one thing you're excited to learn about today based on the topic of this event, right? Turning your best ideas into a digital product. So, what are you trying to learn today? I'm excited to know what you're trying to learn. Semifa, is it like that? Okay, he's joining from Ghana. Is it he or she? I can't see clearly, but thank you for joining. Thank you very much for being here. Victoria says she's connected from the Netherlands. Oh, okay, nice. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. And then Sadiku is joining from Nigeria. Thank you. Tell us, Nigeria is big. Oh, the way you say Nigeria, it looks like Nigeria is one place. right? At least tell me specifically where you are joining from Nigeria. That will give me better context, you know. Is it Lagos? Is it I'm from Jos, right? Well, I'm not from Jos, but I grew up in Jos. But that's like home for me. All right. So we are going to get started right away because we want to always keep our event at 1 hour 30 minutes overall. So both the question and answer, the presentation and everything, my hope would be to shut down at 9:30 a.m. my time and 3:30 p.m. Nigerian time. So that's my target. So let's see if we can make it work. My name is Dr. Amaka Ifeduba. For those of you who don't know me, I see quite a number of names that are not very familiar names to me. So I'm excited to connect with all of you. If you're not connected with me on LinkedIn, then of course you know that your LinkedIn experience is lacking something, right? It's not pride, though. It's not pride, but if you're not connected to me, there's something missing. I'm just going to leave it right there. Augusta, yeah or nay? You agree, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so my name is Dr. Amaka, and I'm the founder and lead coach of Scholar of Mentoring Academy. And at Scholar of Mentoring Academy, we actually do two main things. In a short time, I'm going to share like a 1 minute video that summarizes what we do. But putting it in sentence form, what we do is on the first, we help professionals who are trying to build their personal brand and businesses on LinkedIn. As we all know, in this age and time, visibility is no longer negotiable, right? Visibility is a currency. So, how can you get attention, retain attention, convert your followers into customers, and actually position what you're doing? Which this event really ties in so beautifully with what we are doing because now people have a lot of ideas. The question is, how do you take those ideas and package it into something someone is willing to pay you for? That's something that all of us need to continue to learn. So what we do at Scholar Up is to really help people find their feet, understand personal branding, understand how they can share their story, understand how they can begin to position themselves to network with the right people that want to do business with them, that want to collaborate with them, right? On one hand. And then secondly, for me, I'm from Nigeria, right? I always say my beautiful accent is from Nigeria. If you're tired of hearing it, I'm going to say it many more times because I'm so proud of my accent. And then I came to the United States to get my PhD. So on that note, I also guide aspiring graduate students from all over the place who are trying to come into the United States for their graduate education, whether a master's degree or a PhD. And my co-pilot, Augusta, I know she's the Queen of France. She'll tell you all about that. She guides people who are trying to, yeah, graduate students who are trying to go to France. And we've been working together really right from the beginning of this, at least this session of our program, which is the LinkedIn Elevation Program and the personal branding. Augusta was a very prominent member of cohort one. And after that, I'm like, this energy, no, we need this. You cannot be a member, you need to be a part of the what we are doing. And she's really been a big part of making sure that our operations are smooth. Does a lot of work behind the scenes, and I'm so grateful for the work that she does. It makes it easy for me to be the coach because somebody else is picking up the slack behind the scene. So that's that for what we do at Scholar of Mentoring Academy. I'm going to pass it on to Augusta to introduce herself, and then I would play the 1 minute video, and then I'll bring in the doctor so that she can come and give us the lecture. Me, I'm excited. I'm so excited. All right, Dr. Augusta, over to you.
Hi, Amaka. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. I am so excited as well because I personally have lots of ideas and I want to package them into product and start catching out ASAP. So, hi
No time to waste
everybody.
time.
Hi everybody. I'm Augusta, the Queen of France. Ah, I wish I'm Dr. Augusta, medical doctor turned tech innovator. So I'm a smart ed tech student at the University of Côte d'Azur. I'm also an award-winning higher education consultant. So I help aspiring students who want to study in prestigious school in France, not just any school. Like if you want to study in the best school in France, then I'm your person, I'm your plug. I'm also like the Africa Development Officer for Emilion Business Schools. I do a lot of development work across Africa, and I work with Amaka Ifeduba, Dr. Amaka Ifeduba, as the Senior Executive Administrator of the Scholar of Mentoring Academy. I'm so pleased to be a co-host at this event, and I'm hoping to learn as much as you do. Are you excited? If you're excited, let me see excited in the chat. Thank you. Amaka, go ahead.
Thank you so much, Dr. Augusta. That is such a beautiful, beautiful introduction. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and play the video and then we can just get started. Yeah, usually we don't want to go beyond the 15 minutes mark so that we can have enough time for our presentation and
Success
questions.
begins with the right guidance and opportunities. And at Scholar Up Mentoring Academy, we are here to help you unlock your full potential. Whether you're preparing for graduate school applications or building a standout professional presence on LinkedIn, we provide the tools and support you need to thrive. Our programs are designed to help you craft a compelling personal brand, position yourself for global opportunities, and achieve your dreams. Led by Dr. Amaka Ifaduba, a dedicated mentor and coach, Scholar Up empowers you with personalized mentoring, actionable resources, and proven strategies to take bold steps toward a brighter future. Scholar Up Mentoring Academy is more than a program. It's a community dedicated to helping you succeed. Take the first step today and discover how we can guide you on your journey to greatness. Follow our page for updates and access all our resources at linktree.com/scholarupacademy. Your success story starts here.
Okay, who is ready to go? Oh, Dr. Augusta, I was looking for you. I was like, where did she go? All right, let's get going. I see a couple of more people came in, so I'm going to bring in our distinguished guests, and then I'll welcome a few more people that came in, and then we can get this show on the road. Dr. Chigozie, you're welcome to the studio. Thank you so much for being here today. We are so excited to learn from you. There are so many people here who are excited. Pen and paper ready. My own book is ready, so we are ready to learn the ways that we can start making money. Money is very important. All right, let me see all the people who are here who have come in to welcome them again before I can hand it over to you. Okay, I have Victoria joining from Netherlands. I said that before. Promise from Promise is joining us from Ghana. Welcome, Promise. It's I'm happy to have you on the show today. Oh, my dear Divine. Divine is one of the dearest mentees I have. If you're not connected to Divine, make sure you're connected to her. She's such a wonderful, wonderful person. She's joining us from Kano, Nigeria. It's good to have you here, Divine. I'm glad that you are here. And then we have Deacon says from Nigeria. Nigeria is so big a place. Tell me where in Nigeria. That is exciting. That would be good to know. And Etima, this name sounds like, is it like Calabar names from Nigeria? Excited to be a participant. Excited to have you here too. Okay, we are going to get started with the show so that we can maximize our time. Please, if you have any questions, I'll be monitoring the chat, right? I'll be monitoring the chat for the questions, and Dr. Chigozie is going to pause maybe in between so that we can address the question and make sure that everybody is carried along. All right, let me see. You know, I like compliments. Emmanuel say, you all are looking amazing. Thank you, right? Thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment. Okay, Dr. Chigozie, over to you. You can introduce yourself. I know you want to share slides, so introduce yourself and you have the floor. Welcome on board, man. Excited to have you.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Amaka and Dr. Augusta. You guys are very fabulous. And thank you for having me on your platform. My name is Dr. Chigozie Nwosu. I'm Nigerian, even though I'm a permanent resident of Canada, but I'm Nigerian as in by birth, by everything. I still love Nigeria anyway. But why am I here today? Why am I in Canada? Why did I choose to live in Nigeria? And let me give a little bit background about myself. I studied medicine and surgery from University of Benin back home, Nigeria. And I practiced in Nigeria for over 5 years before I came to Canada. And somebody will ask, why did she leave her practice to Canada? Don't worry, you're going to get to know that as I start telling my story during the slide presentation. And Currently, I'm the director of Brave Minds Hub, a coaching, consulting, and training firm that is located in Newfoundland and Labrador, Canada. Here, we've been operational offline until one of my trainees just blew us up on Facebook with a 41K followers. She stays as she just made that post. That was what brought me to the internet space. And the tag, that's when I knew, oh, you can actually be on the internet. And that's what brought me to LinkedIn. And on LinkedIn, I was walking around LinkedIn one day and I saw this one fine color somewhere. And I said, who has this kind of sense of color? I'm someone that is really attracted to bright colors. And I looked at her name. I said, oh, she's Nigerian. And I just sent her a message and I started monitoring what she was doing. And that happens
How
to
you
be
raising my
Amaka. So
shoulder?
that brought the opportunity to be on her platform today to be talking to you about Idea Execution Challenge, which is what I organize for my trainees on how to bet ideas. So that's the main reason why I am here today. And I'm sure that everybody seated here will be wondering what is even idea. Idea is a simple thing that I just let people know. It's very in a very simple language. It's just a plan of action of something that you have imagined in your mind or pictured it in your mind, but you are wondering how is this going to be. That's the simple way to say idea. You wake up, you just say the simplest one, I want to make puff puff. How do I do it? That's an idea. But betting it is now what we do in Brave Minds Hub. And you know, it takes the brave to actually bet ideas. So that's where the name came from. Because have you wondered why a medical doctor would just be talking about betting ideas? You're going to get to know that during my presentation. And with that, I think I want to start sharing my slides so that we don't run late. I don't like wasting time.
Okay.
Good. Please, if my slide, I would want somebody to like drop it in the comment section and say we're seeing it, please.
We can
Yeah,
see it.
I see your slide. It's
Mhm.
good. The people in the comment section, they are like 1 minute. They will hear you after 1 minute, so you can go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay, let me see that. Why am I not okay? So I'm
Yeah,
starting.
go ahead.
Idea execution challenge. This is what I do from the table of Brave Minds Hub, which I've explained before. The company is registered in Canada, and my name I've introduced myself. But we're going to be working with this um yeah, we're going to be working with, I don't know if you're seeing my slide is not moving. Why?
It's not moving from your end.
Is it
No,
moving
it's
from there?
not. It's just projected.
So then what's the problem? Okay, let me stop
Yeah, just
sharing and
reshare
reshare
again. Let's
again.
see.
Technical issues is one thing I hate
Just
the
have to be patient
most.
with it. That is all. You just
Yep.
need a bit of patience, a bit of time. Breathe it, and then. Okay, let's see. You're back on stage. Mhm.
Okay, I'm trying to move the slide.
You're
It's
trying to
not.
move it from your computer.
Yeah, I'm trying to move it like so that I can get to the next slide. I'm moving it, it's not moving. And I'm
Can
wondering
you
what the
touch
problem
your
is.
screen? Like double click on the screen.
Okay. I did this yesterday, it worked. So Why is it having a problem now?
So double click on the slide and then
Yeah,
yeah,
good.
that's what you need to
Okay,
do. Patience, patience,
good.
Dr. Chigozie.
Okay, sure. Thank you. So the agenda of this presentation today is going to start with my story so that you know why I arrived where I arrived. Then I'm going to tell you about the framework of what this program is and who is the training for and the impact of the training. Are there any guarantees? You're going to get to know that as we progress. Then what's the catch? Most times when people talk, they will say, oh, what's the catch? You're going to get to know what the catch is. Then if there are possible fears, I'm going to allay it. In between, I'm going to give opportunities for people to ask questions. Then at the end also, I'm going to take questions and I'm going to try and move with the speed of light. So this is a little bit about me. This is me just fresh out of medical
Okay,
school.
1 minute.
And
Sorry, I forgot to say something. Please, those of you on the show, thank you so much for being here. Can you help us repost this event so that more people can come in? There are so many people who need this wonderful information that Dr. Chigozie is going to share, who are just scrolling through on LinkedIn and they're waiting for you to repost. So please kindly just help us repost the event. I see that we have just very few reposts. We have just 4 reposts and we have so many people here. So I would like to see at least 20 reposts in the next, few minutes. If you could do us that favor, that would be very great. Thank you so much, Dr. Chigozie. So sorry for cutting you short, but I wanted to say that. Please go ahead.
no, that's absolutely fine. I can continue. We give them
Yeah,
time to
just go ahead. They
repost.
would do it while, yes.
Okay. So this is my story, fresh out of medical school. You can see that fine girl that just left medical school with too many dreams, very big dreams, and is just imagining it. And I started working in as a medical doctor for some time. Then I went into residency. That's where the chain of change in direction happened. Being a resident doctor with University of Port Harcourt Teaching Hospital during the COVID, as the COVID hit, and the hospital decided to owe me for a whole 10 months as a medical doctor in Nigeria. I didn't actually know how I survived. That was when the pressure to run away started. And that was what brought me into Canada to come and do a master's in occupational health and safety, which I graduated as the best, you can see here. And while I graduated, I had not even done my convocation. I got into the discipline of radiology with the health sciences here in Newfoundland and Labrador. And these are all my colleagues. Everyone you see here are doctors, either in community health or radiology. But this is my friend. We came together from Nigeria. Her name is Sumaya. So, and this is also my friend. These are the only 2 people here that are not in health sciences. But then I was here working, but there was something in me that I just said I needed to give out because I was very, very, as in, will I say, something in me that Nigeria brought out was that eagerness to survive. And that was it. And I began to talk about how I'm going to do things that I really do not want to be dependent on being a salary earner. And that was what led me into doing a business management course with European Business University Luxembourg. As I finished that, I applied for entrepreneurship program with Memorial University here in Newfoundland, and I finished that. That was what I made me launch this my program, and it started within the university before we are going out now. So my social proof is there anywhere, any day, anytime. And then the power of ideas is what brought me to where I am today. What is the power of idea, or what are the powers of ideas? You can have too many ideas, but one thing you should understand is there are ideas that will be in tandem with your personality as an individual. There are ideas that when you wake up, you can think it and begin to manifest it. There are ideas that when you say, oh, I need to do this, but something in you will still begin to hold you down and telling you, you can't do this. But within you, you understand your personality. There's what we call personality strengths. It's those personality strengths that will help you know the best idea you can run with and work on to fulfill your purpose, because there are some things you'll be doing, you may not even be fulfilling purpose, but you are just running with it. So the major reason for this, my program, is to turn your ideas into a thriving business. And the program is a program that lasts for just 3 days. And in that 3 days, I'm going to help you narrow down on all your ideas, and you bet them in just 3 days of training. I'm sure some people are saying, is that even possible? It is 100% possible. I've done it over and over again, and I will still continue to do it. So the framework for this training is a proven 3-day practical steps. It's practical. I don't do theory because I need you to know what you are doing. And I don't want a situation whereby after the training, you don't have anything to prove that you went through the training. I do not do that. So it's a practical step-by-step process designed to help you go from uncertainty, that confusion of I have this in mind, I have that in mind, to clarity. You will bring all of them together, and we will use your personality attributes to give you clarity and ready to launch your profitable online product. It could be services, it could be product, it could be coaching. Whatever you want to launch, we're going to launch that together. So it goes on Saturdays, Mondays, and Wednesdays, 8:30 Eastern time. So why do we do it today, alternate day? Because we need you to practicalize whatever we have done the previous day. You have the opportunity to practicalize it the next day, so that by the time we're coming on the third day, if you have questions, we will trash it there in the class before we continue the day's activity. So it's practical. If you don't know how to practicalize things, you have to learn it for this, because we are in the era of betting ideas. We don't sit on ideas anymore. So day one for this training is, I'm going to work with you in the class to understand your personality, discover your passion, identify your brilliant ideas. Discover the intersection between your passion and ideas, because there is always an intersection, and that's what will make you not to have burnout. If Amaka wasn't interested in helping people, she will be burnt out in teaching people how to be the best version of themselves, both on LinkedIn and as graduate students. So you need to identify that intersection between your passion and ideas. Then we will use it and analyze the market demand and narrow down to the most lucrative niche. I'm sure you're wondering, how is a doctor talking about analysis? Yes, that's why I went to business university. So what and how you should sell your product or services is within that intersection. So by the time we find out that intersection between your passion and ideas and analyze the market demand, then we narrow down on the best way you need to market your ideas. So you will get an assignment at the end of day one and have the following day to execute it and submit for my review. So when you submit, I'll go through it. And if you need a one-on-one one, I will bring you up and we have that one-on-one and trash it out, because you must do what? Execute. That's why it's called execution challenge. You are challenged to bet it. Then day two, we're going to set clear goals of what you want to achieve in the next 1-2 weeks. Then you learn how to secure business loans. As I sit here, I can categorically tell you that loans are the ones pursuing me. I'm not the ones pursuing them. I will also teach you how to get grants, irrespective of which country that you are in. We have links for you to get grants for your business, provided your business proposal, which will help you and teach you how to do that in the class, is standing out. Then you learn essential stress management techniques. Trust me, running a company is not a day job. I can tell you that. When I started my company, I was almost drained. So I'm going to teach you stress management. Then create a scenario for your ideal clients, which you're going to practice in the class with your colleagues. So we'll also let you know the exact kind of content you should create to attract and get your ideal clients to buy. Because some people can have 1,000 followers and they will be making more sales than someone that have 10,000 followers, because of the way they craft their content. So then day two is the day you will create your irresistible offers that people should buy, and we will analyze it in class and tell you where there are loopholes, and we will tie it together and optimize your social media platforms for success. That's what we do. I do not work alone. I have my colleagues in the chain. So I will show you how to use AI to optimize your business and set up conversion ads. We're going to teach you all those ads that you see people run on Facebook and all. We're going to teach you how to do that, and we will let you set it up so that we'll see that you are able to do it. So if you implement the day two work and you already have a business, I guarantee you will generate at least 20 leads before the next class. And some of you will make sales if you already have a business running as well. Day three, you develop your launch and relaunch blueprint, because some people that already have a business that do not even know how to package it, that's a relaunch for you, because with what you learn, you will need to relaunch and do what? With the blueprint we are going to give you, and you will set up your strategies for growth. One of my strategies for growth is to go across all social media platforms and grow. And that's why you're seeing me on LinkedIn. So we're going to give you more strategies to grow both offline and online. Then offline, I do presentation like every week, and that's where I get my offline trainees. So you need to understand this, that you will need to set up strategies for your growth. Then you will have to create the exact step-by-step action you should follow for successful growth. You will create it. I will go through it, and we will go through it as a group as well. So if you follow these steps, you're 100% sure to get paying clients within 1 week, even if you just started. Anyway, the picture you are seeing here is me as somebody that is a go-getter back in Nigeria, moving waves. I was the person that present for Transglobe Pharmaceuticals as a medical doctor in Nigeria. I was doing many things, but then the system didn't do what it's supposed to do. So that's me there. Then who is this training for? Somebody will ask. This challenge is for anyone with multiple ideas who can't decide which to turn into a digital product, a course, or a coaching program. We're going to help you do that in the training. You have already launched a digital product or service or a coaching program, but you are not getting the kind of client or sales you want. We're going to help you do that. You have no idea what to launch, but want to start a profitable online business. By the time you take our personality test, within first 15 minutes of starting, you do that, then we analyze it. We're going to bring out your strength and help you narrow down on an idea that you can do that will not bore you out. So when you are just starting out or already coaching, looking to scale, the idea is Exchange Challenge will give you the clarity and tools you need to make real progress. I have structured this in a way for both newbies and beginner coaches to narrow down and do their activities without issues. So any questions so far? I think I want to pause now so that we can see if there are questions. Amaka, please, are you there? Any questions? Let me know if the audience have any
Yeah, we are
questions,
here
please.
waiting for you. We are taking it all in. Thank you so much for your presentation so far. It's been really insightful. Since you've been speaking, there's been a couple of people that came in, and I'm excited to see them. I think a LinkedIn user, I'm not sure what the name is, saying in order to be prolific, you've got to be specific. Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to see if there is a question. And then he also says purpose requires restriction. If you try to reach everyone, you end up reaching no one. That is absolutely true. Absolutely true. So Divine is saying, thank you. You are welcome, my dear. And then we have someone from London, East London, Nikita from East London. Thank you, Nikita, for being here. Please, if you have any question relating to the topic, that would be nice. Theophilus is here. He says hi to everyone. And then Dr. Obi says it's a good one. Thank you. Annie is joining from LinkedIn. She says sharing excellent. He says sharing excellent insights as always. Thank you, Annie. And then we have Ufoma says hello. Okay, so far I do not see any question, but thank you all for your comments. You just need to let us know that she's communicating, right? So even if you don't have a question, you can share an insight. You can share something that you've learned so far. And still just only few people reposted. So this is another prompt from me. If you're here, please help us repost the event so that more people can come into the show. All right. You said, how much is the program? Okay, this one is going straight to the chase. So that's a question for you, Doctor. Like, how much is it? I've had enough. Now I want to know how much it is. Okay, this is my kind of person. So we need to put our creative ideas into work. Okay, and then Annie also has the question. He says, which personality test do you use? Okay, so Dr. Chikoze, you have two questions now. You can take those questions. And Ekemini, it's good to see you here. It's been a minute. She says, thank you for hosting this. You are definitely welcome. All right. And then Elizabeth says she is happy to be here, though she's joining now. The good thing is that there's replays, right? So you can go back and watch. That's the beauty of this event, that after the event, you can watch it 100 times if you need to, just to make sure you have all the information. So Dr. Chigozie, I'll let you take the question so that you can get back to your presentation.
The person that is asking for how much should wait, the price is going to come on the later end. I'm going to take that question as I progress. But for the person asking for which personality test do you use, we use the personality indicator test anchored by John Maxwell.
All right, Annie, you have the answer to your question. I guess I should let you go on. We have like 50 minutes to finish the show, so you are good with the time. Okay, yeah, I think you're back.
And if anyone have more questions, they can actually put it in the chat when we come back for the next question section.
Right, yes, I would keep looking at the chat. Yes, so just go ahead again. When you pause, we'll see where we are with the questions. All right.
Okay. So the impact of the training, the transformational impact you're going to get in this training is this. It solves the feeling of being stuck about having several ideas, but confused about how to monetize any of them. It helps you monetize your ideas and create a thriving business where you are fulfilled and driven by passion and purpose, because this is why we do a personality test to narrow down on what your strength can carry and what your strength will do. So you are not just running a business you're not passionate about. You're running a business with so much passion that will not make you to wear out. Any guarantees? This challenge has helped many clients go from uncertainty to clarity and ready to launch without confusion. So don't let fear and doubt hold you back. In this training, you are getting access to tools, strategies, and a step-by-step roadmap that could be the turning point for your online business. So what are you waiting for? Take the leap and let's make your digital product or service dream a reality. What's the catch? Like everybody will ask, here's the catch. I keep this challenge small and personal to give you the attention and support you need to succeed. So the slots fills up very fast. So if you're ready to stop dreaming and start doing, now is the time. Now is the time to act. So you are just one decision away from launching your own profitable digital product or service, or even a coaching business. Possible fears. Suppose you are worried about the value you will get from this training. In that case, I will make it easy for you. If you attend this training and don't walk away with actionable steps and clear plan for launching your product, service, or program, I will refund your money completely, no questions asked. Then another question will be, what if I have no idea what service I want to provide? No problem. This challenge is perfect for you. I will help you identify your strengths through the personality indicator test and figure out a coaching niche that works best for you, even if you're just starting from the scratch. We can do that for you. Another fears that others deal with is, I'm already a coach, but I'm not seeing the sales I want. Will this help? Absolutely. We will show you how to refine your offer, attract more clients, and build a system that consistently brings in revenue. What if I don't have the time? Each day's section is short, interactive, actionable, and designed to fit into your busy schedule because you have time to practicalize. So you can implement the lessons in real time and start seeing results fast. What if I don't have a website? Don't worry, I didn't start with a website. You do not need the website to start any business, but you need a website to scale it. Start first, website will come. So I don't have large social media following. Will I succeed? Relax. I started with just 170 Facebook following. How much is the challenge? It is a 3,000 USD, but slash to 350 USD for this challenge. Is you plus me instant sales and success. No drama, direct execution journey in just 3 days. Thank you, and I'm going to take your questions again.
Okay, thank you so much for that wonderful presentation, Dr. Chigozie. Thank you so much. I think you can stop sharing your screen now so we can just have more of a conversation with the people in the chat to see if there's any questions, any feedback. Any says is on YouTube. Yes, I can see you on YouTube. Thank you for joining on YouTube. And then we have Eagle Smart says joining from Kenya. Okay. And then we have Comfort, say I'm Comfort Larry from Ghana, watching you live here from Capital Accra. Oh, nice. Thank you for being here. And Ufoma, I'm not sure what is that English? Okay. Project 2025, you cut. I'm not very sure what you mean, but maybe you let me know. Thank you so much. If you have any question, I think Dr. Chigozie has taken the time to walk us through the whole process of turning your ideas into a digital product. So she's really shared a whole lot. If there is any question, if there's any contribution concerning what she has shared or any thoughts, now is like a good time to share your questions before we shut down. So, so far there is really no question. So, Dr. Augusta, I'll pass it to you. Could you do summary for us? Could you give us your thoughts? Could you give us your thoughts? Not necessarily a serious sum. Normally, Augusta does a beautiful summary of our event, but you could just give us your random thoughts based on the
Yeah.
result.
All right, that was actually a very great presentation. Thank you. I mean, for putting it all together, packaging so you're up on point with your time. I love that a lot. I just wanted to know, like, do you have a practical case study of someone, like step by step what they did? I mean, this is like presentation is like what you can offer, but do you have like a success story of someone, the kind of product they launched? And I would like to know, what is your digital product for you as a person?
So I didn't get your question.
Okay, two questions. A practical success story and your digital product.
Yeah, the practical success story is on my website, and also if you type in Chinwe Nations on Facebook, she has about 41,000 followers on Facebook. The program she's running, she's a nurse that is in the UK. So the program she started running, which is a coaching program that helps female professionals on how to manage burnout. So she uses our practical step-by-step program to run that. So it's not restricted to just you launching a book. Then I also, if you go to my Facebook page, you will also see I spoke on one of my trainees that launched her book. So you will also see it's not just write a book, launch a book. We are diverse with the program. It is structured in a way that wherever your idea is from, you can actually fit it into what we have and launch it. It could be a service, it could be a product. So these are two examples of the product. And I can put on our registration link there so that you will see also someone that launched a real, as in service, which is what, a cleaning service. This is the person is from Nigeria, joined our program, and it was cleaning service that she launched. I can put out the link on my website and you will see the testimonials there.
Yeah, sure. You can, if you send the link to me, I can put it in the chat. People can dive in deeper to see and kind of read more to understand. Yeah, so
Okay.
you can send it to me even like on the link. Okay, yeah, I get it. Okay, good. I got it
I
on the
just put
private
it on
chat.
there.
Yeah, so I'll copy it and then I'll paste it on the general.
Yeah, go ahead. Whoever has question, go ahead and
Yeah,
ask
I
your
have a
question,
question.
please.
Just type the question instead of typing. I have a question.
So, Augusta, have I answered your questions?
Yes, you did. But the second question, so I'm wondering if the digital products that you have is the fact that you train people, because I feel like a digital product should be something that can function without you being like actively involved. That's my own idea. I don't know if I'm wrong.
A digital product is what you can do, which is where people who write books, where people who do training that have videos that others can just watch and go. That's how others can do it to launch their own digital product, which is what I do. But my own is for me to bring you to that level where you launch your digital product with my structures. I have to be there to guide you to be sure that whatever you are putting together qualifies to be a digital product. I have two books on sale selling. They are digital products. I am not there for the book to sell. The books are just selling it. If you type it in, it is even in shops in Canada here, it is on Amazon. I am not there. It is just running on its own. This is what I teach people to do, which is a digital product. Then the services, if you go to my website, there are opportunities for people to come and ask questions and say, okay, I want to do this. What can you do? That's a service. I have a 1 hour section with you, put you through, and you go. I teach people how to also structure this and put it so that it can run. And if you don't tell people about your business, nobody is going to know about your business. So I teach them how to let people know about their business. I can decide to have all this my knowledge in my head, create a website and say on this my website and put, oh, I let people launch ideas, I do this, and put it on my website, and my website will just be lying fallow. Nobody is going to come there to ask me, what do you do? So these are the things we teach in the training, so that whatever idea you have, you structure it in a way that it will run, whether with you, without you, or both with you and with you. So that's the way the
Yeah, I think
program
I get your
works.
point, right? It's even if you had a digital product and you still don't market that product, it's going to be a digital product that is lying somewhere. That's a given, right? You have to reach a particular level or point where you will say that the things you have will just sell themselves because you've done the groundwork, you've done the foundational work, you've built up that clout around what you're doing. So for someone who is usually at the beginning stages of building a business, becoming an entrepreneur, there is still that part of pushing forward, doing what you're doing, trying to reach different people, connecting with different people is all part of the business. So I do understand a bit of business myself, and I totally agree with you there that if you remove yourself entirely from it, it's probably just going to be something sitting, one beautiful package sitting somewhere that nobody would ask you, what are you doing and who are you solving problems for? Okay, thank you so much. I think this name, Rode Gonde, she said any discount for students.
It's already
Oh
discounted.
yeah, so I think she says it's supposed to be $3,000, so it's more than 90% discount because 350. So it's already discounted. Then the next question she's asking, say, can we pay in installments? So that's another question.
If you're paying in installments, the program is starting. The current cohort is full because I don't take more than what I can give my full attention, because I want you to succeed. So the current cohort is full. The next cohort is starting July 5th. So if you're paying in installment, you can pay between now and before they start on July 5th, and that's okay. So if you want to pay in installment, you can email me, then I'll have to curate a link for you to pay in
Okay,
installment.
thank you so much. And then Comfort said, please, can you please brief me about the whole thing? I missed the beginning. Okay, the beauty of this event is that this event is recorded on LinkedIn, it's live on YouTube. Once we are done with the event, you can just rewatch it all over so that you can really get the gist, right? But I'm still going to give Dr. Chigozie an opportunity to just like give a 1 minute summary of what it is she's about. But there's no way she can cover what she has said in almost 1 hour, right? In answering your question. So the best bet for you, in order not to be lost, or in order for you to find yourself, is for you to rewatch the event all over, either on YouTube or on LinkedIn, so that you kind of really get into it and understand what it was all about. So Dr. Chigozie, please help us find the Comfort. Comfort says she's lost. Please find her.
Okay. Okay. We just talked about sitting on your ideas, because when we talk about idea is just a plan or action or something that you have imagined and you are thinking, is there a way this can come to life? So this program is structured in a way that if you're sitting on 3, 4, 5 ideas, we're going to take you through it, and you do a personality test that will bring out your strengths, and we're going to leverage on that your strengths and find out what you are really passionate about that will help you. You will now use that to either do a digital product if that is what you're interested in, or do a service that you will be happy to render any day, anytime. So that's basically what the training is for, and it's practical, it's not theory. So when you are coming, you have to come with your computer, your tablet, whatever you know you're going to be practicalizing with. And it's alternate days, 3 days. So it goes Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, because you need one day to practicalize what we did the previous day, so that will see your results by the time we're coming back for the next day training. So that's basically what it is. We help you from beginning to end. And at the end, if you ever feel you didn't get value for what you did, you have an opportunity for 100% refund, and I won't ask you any questions of why you want a refund. That's the guarantee I'm giving you, that after 3 days, if you feel you didn't get value for it, please, you ask for your refund. And I said it here online and it's captured, so I won't ask you questions and I'll give you back your money. If you set your conscience and say, I didn't get value for this, then trust me, you will get your refund. So that's
Oh,
basically what
thank
it
you so
is.
much, Dr. Chigozie. That's a lot of confidence, right? It's a lot of confidence in your product, in your services, in what you're doing. And I guess what I like to add is that most of the time, the results you get is not totally dependent on the training you receive, no matter how good the training is. It's dependent on your willingness to implement what you've been taught. That's that's just a
Exactly.
given, right? Because I've been in this coaching thing for a while. I've seen hundreds of people come in and out of my cohort, and I do know that most of the time the result people get is commensurate to their own efforts. Yes, people teach you the structures, they teach you the framework, they show you the way to move forward. But unless you're willing to stand up and move, best believe that you're not going to shift. So it's very important for us to also put that out there. Sometimes people think it's magic. There's really no magical way to making anything succeed. There's no magic. No matter how people break it down to you,
There is
there's
no
no magic
magic
about
about
life. So
life.
it's
There's
very,
really no
very
magic
important to
about
cover
life.
that
Yeah.
basis, because you know that the reason why clickbait continues to thrive is because a lot of people are looking for the fast way to make things happen, and they keep getting disappointed, right? They keep getting disappointed because they keep feeling like, oh wow, this is, I will just do it and magically and I'll start making millions. That's not true, really. You still have to do the work. So even though Dr. Chigozie is guaranteeing all the structures, all the lessons, showing you the path, you have to walk the path. You take the horse to the river, the horse has to drink, right? The horse has to be willing to drink in order to move forward here.
You have to
Yeah.
drink. Yeah. And that's why we have an alternate day for you to practicalize. Because if you come in and you didn't practicalize what we taught, then you know that guarantee will not work for you. You have to practicalize what we have taught. Because some people want to sit down on what they are taught and think that
I've
manna
seen
will
it
fall from
happen.
heaven. Manna, even when God was giving people manna, they needed to go out there to go and get it. You don't stay in your room, it doesn't fall inside your room. So you will need to practicalize. And that's why I take a number of persons, so that I watch you practicalize and be sure you are doing it. You can't just pay money and sit down and say, I will do everything. No, you will need to practice, because I'm not the one that is going to be
Right.
running your business. You are the one that will run your business at the end of the training. I'm only going to be there to guide you, even while you are running your business and you encounter any hitch. Because you're my student, you can always come back and ask me questions. But I won't be there to be your director. Like, you're not the one doing director for me now. If I need to be called up anywhere, they will call me. If I need to answer anywhere, I'm the one to answer. So if you don't learn these things, even when you are getting grants, because I know in Canada here it's easy for you to get grants, and I will give you the links if you're in Canada on how to get your grant. I won't be there to come and defend your business pitch for you, but I'm going to teach you how to defend your business pitch. In fact, a few weeks ago, I got a grant of $45,000. I defended it myself. Nobody came to defend it for me. So you're the one that will defend whatever you have to offer and how you are going to do it. But I'm going to teach you how to do that. But running with that is you that will do that running. Thank you.
Okay. All right. I think so far we don't have any more questions. Do we have any more questions? Otherwise, we will be wrapping down now. We'll be winding down. If there is no more questions, I would give a.
Have I this Comfort Larry said I'm
That was the
lost. Is it the
person.
person I
Yeah, that was
answered?
the person you were responding to.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So Chidi says thank you. Do we have? Is there any more questions, comments? Anybody has anything to say? If not, Dr. Chigozie, I'm going to give you the opportunity to do like your final thoughts, closing statements, conclusions, anything you want to talk about. If you're not connected to her, she's on LinkedIn, and I also dropped the link to her website in the chats. You can tell people the best way to reach you, right? So yeah, so go ahead and
Yeah. So you can actually reach me by my email. I'm going to type my email, and Amaka. And I'm on LinkedIn. You can send me message on LinkedIn. So you can actually send me message on LinkedIn. And you can also send me message at chigoze@bravemindshub.com. That's my email, chigoze@bravemindshub.com. I'm just typing it so that Amaka can just put it, bravemindshub.com. So that I just put it, Amaka will put it out there. That's my email. Then also I'm on LinkedIn. My name is not hidden. I'm on LinkedIn. If you type my name on Google, you also see my name. It will show you my website. It will show you my activities. So I'm not hidden. So feel free to type my name into Google. You will get to see me like in different places.
okay.
And contacting me will not be a problem.
All right. So thank you. All right. My Biranka is saying, she says, you've given the tools, but yeah, you need to do the work. Yes, she's just echoing what I said. Yeah, that's true. No matter the tools people hand to you, unless you're willing to really do the work, it doesn't work, right? So it's always important to emphasize that point. Thank you so much, everyone, for showing up to our event. If there is no further questions in the chat or any other further comments, I think this is where we are going to wrap it for today. It's been an insightful event. Of course, if you have digital ideas, right, that you're hoping to turn into digital products or how to launch them, then of course you know where to start from. Yeah, how long? She said it's a 3 days program. She's asking, is there a certificate in the end?
Yes, if your certificate is not compulsory, but if you want a certificate, we'll give you a
Right.
certificate. But remember, certificates can be under your pillow. It doesn't give you anything. So certificate is not compulsory, but we give certificates if you want. But that's not part of what I would say you must have. A certificate doesn't guarantee you anything. You know how many certificates I'm sitting on? So, my dear, certificates, if you want certificate, you will get certificate. I have the right to give you certificate after your training. So that's not a problem. But if you don't have the skills, your certificate is not going to do anything for you. So please, if you're in the training, be more interested in learning the skills than being interested in the certificate,
All
please.
right. Thank you so much. I think this is going to be a wrap for us. It's been an insightful event. Thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you, Dr. Chigozie, for coming and sharing all your for sharing with us. I'm looking forward to collaborate more, learn more about what you do. It's really interesting because all of us are a work in progress, and there's always something new to learn. That is what I believe. I believe that there's always
Exactly.
a new strategy, a new way, a better way of doing things. And it's important to keep an open mind to as you increase your journey, as you open your mind to learn more and more things. So I'm just going to close out the show by posting our video again. Is just a way to close out. So tomorrow is our graduation. Yes, let me invite people that are on the show. If you've not registered for our graduation, it's tomorrow and it's by 8 p.m. Nigerian time. That's graduation for cohort 11 of our LinkedIn Elevation program. If you don't know what that is, then you definitely want to come and be in the graduation, listen to the graduates, understand what we do, right? Because like I mentioned in the beginning, in this age and time in 2025, being visible on social media is no longer negotiable. Whatever you are doing, If you're not able to bring it to the online space and scale it there, you are shortchanging yourself, no matter what it is. No matter what it is, the number of people you'll be able to connect with online, because of the way the world has become a small village, a global village, it's not possible for you to reach those people in person. So the online space gives you the opportunity to take up those your ideas, have the opportunity to begin to turn your connections, your followers into customers that will be willing to pay you while you are solving real problems for them. Because people don't just pay you for paying sake, people pay you because you are solving
Exactly.
problems for them. So be willing to open up yourself to learn. If you're not connected to me, like I said, you are missing. I'm not going to tell you to connect. I'll only tell you that you are missing something. So it's not pride, but that's all I will tell you. All right.
No, as in, there should be confidence in whatever you are doing. If you know that is a productive, there should be confidence. That's the any platform I come is more or less like I'm not begging you to do this, but if you do it, you will see the advantage, you will see the effect. That's
Right.
more like it. So if you say you didn't tell me to connect with you, I just say, oh, I like this call, and that was it. Different things work for
Right,
different
right.
people.
So thank you so much for coming on the show, and thank you everyone. Thank you for showing up. Even though this is not like our usual. Usually we have our events in the evening, but it's beautiful that we still had a lot of participation. A lot of rewatch also comes along, both on YouTube and on LinkedIn. We have sometimes close to 1,000 rewatch or even more. So more and more people would get to listen to the conversation. They already have all the information and ways to reach and connect. Thank you so much, and I think that's a wrap for us.
Success
Thank
begins with
you.
the right guidance and opportunities. And at Scholar Up Mentoring Academy, we are here to help you unlock your full potential. Whether you're preparing for graduate school applications or building a standout professional presence on LinkedIn, we provide the tools and support you need to thrive. Our programs are designed to help you craft a compelling personal brand, position yourself for global opportunities, and achieve your dreams. Led by Dr. Amaka Ifaduba, a dedicated mentor and coach, Scholar Up empowers you with personalized mentoring, actionable resources, and proven strategies to take bold steps toward a brighter future. Scholar Up Mentoring Academy is more than a program. It's a community dedicated to helping you succeed. Take the first step today and discover how we can guide you on your journey to greatness. Follow our page for updates and access all our resources at linktree.com/scholarupacademy. Your success story starts here.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for showing up. I hope you have a blessed Saturday. If you're like me and your day is just starting, but if you are in West Africa and it's already midday, I hope you enjoy the weekend. I hope you can connect with us tomorrow during our graduation. And I'm just going to end it right here. Take care now, and God bless you.
Thank you.